On the A340-600, the display units, DU, are now full-color liquid crystal displays, LCD. A Delta ISA is displayed in flight when standard baro reference is selected. Note, some other modifications have been made on the SDs to cope with the A340-600 system's evolution. You will see them in the appropriate ATA chapter. On the NDs and PFDs, some colors have been modified, but the information is similar. Note, the PFD and the system display screens are also used to display the Taxi Aid Camera System, TACS. The vertical speed display provides digital indications. The LCDs provide maximum brightness in the case of Enhanced Ground Proximity Warning System, TCAS, and Predictive Wind Shear Alert. A pitch attitude limit indicator is displayed at takeoff from power setting to liftoff plus 3 seconds, at landing below 400 feet. Refer to Limitation Operation chapter. In the case of a tail strike, a single chime is triggered associated with a master caution light. Tail strike with Land ASAP in amber appear on the engine warning display. Most of the warnings which do not affect flight handling, for example, engine fire, APU fire, main landing gear bay fire, engine oil low pressure, engine thrust lever fault, engine control system fault, engine shutdown, are inhibited between V1 and 15 seconds after liftoff. In the A340-600, the standby instruments, horizon, airspeed and altimeter, are replaced by one integrated standby instrument system called ISIS. It is located in the center of the instrument panel. The ISIS system displays the following information: airspeed, Mach, aircraft attitude, LS function, altitude, barometric pressure, and bugs. Let's summarize the information contained in it. The airspeed scale moves in front of a yellow triangle indicating the airspeed. The Mach number is displayed in green when greater than 0.5. On ISIS, the pitch attitude scale is identical to the one displayed on PFD. The attitude reset push button is used to reset the attitude indication by pressing it for at least 2 seconds. During this period, at 10 seconds is displayed on the screen. Note, the flight must be stabilized without pitch and roll angles and with stabilized speed. Altitude information is identical to the one displayed on the PFD. Note, the barometric pressure is displayed in hectopascal, HPA. The deviation scales appear when the LS push button is pressed. The indexes appear when the glide slope and localizer signals are valid with deviation scales displayed. The bugs push button switch is used to display or inhibit the bugs function. The bugs page has 2 columns positioned vertically. The speed bug column, where 4 speed values in knots can be selected by the crew, and the altitude bug column, where 2 altitude values multiplied by 100 can be selected by the crew. The bug's value selection knob allows the bug to be set in the active box by rotating the baro knob. Movement from one box to another is made by the plus or minus push buttons. The active box flashes. Pressing the baro setting knob once the bug value box is activated will deselect the bug value. The off label comes on close to the activated box. The entered values are memorized by the system when exiting the screen by pressing the bug's push button switch or after 15 seconds without any pilot action. When a bug value is entered and active, the corresponding speed mark is indicated by a cyan dash, as shown here by the speed and altitude bug figures on the bugs page. Caution: the Airbus SOP do not recommend to set bugs during a flight. To summarize, ISIS is a PFD without FMA and heading. Heading is, as before, given by the standby compass on the top of the windshield center post. Concerning the Enhanced Ground Proximity Warning System, the GPWS-GS push-button switches of the A340-300 have been modified on the A340-600 to pull up GPWS. Pull up comes on red when Mode 1, excessive rate of descent, second boundary is penetrated, or Mode 2, excessive terrain closure rate is activated, or any terrain awareness display, TAD, or terrain clearance floor, TCF, is activated. GPWS comes on amber when any other mode is activated.